This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
More with UNI Basketball coach Ben Jacobson. The UNI men's basketball team has won 11 in a row in the McLeod Center against Southern Illinois. Coach, three guys in double figure scoring, pretty even offensive attack. Not a lot of points scored, but pretty even across the board.
Yeah, in a game like this, when your defense is good, and it's just one of those games where neither team is making some open shots, neither team is making three-point shots. Most times it comes down to your older guys. And Jeremy, Clint, and Bennett were the three guys in double figures. They were the ones that made a lot of plays down the stretch. Jordan, made a big three and made some big plays. But those games seem to go that way. You need your older guys in those what would be, a slugfest or however you want to term a game like that. Those older guys need to make plays because it was physical and it was hard to get points, and I thought those three guys did the right things.
Earlier you talked about Bennett turning it around the last few weeks. Clint Carlson the last couple of weeks seems like he's been turning it around. 14 points on Wednesday.
Yeah, he's been great. And, some nights he scores a little more than others, even now when he's playing great. But his leadership has really gone to another level. He's playing at a totally different level than what he was, and you're really proud of him for making that switch and just taking on more responsibility. And even tonight he went in and he missed one that rolled off. He came right back and got the next one to go. And I think 4 or 5 weeks ago he might have not attacked the basket and even taken that second shot. His mentality right now is terrific. And Jeremy had a tough first half. Missed a couple shots, turned it over a little bit. Had a tough stretch later in that first half. But came back, and as that game wore on, got fouled a couple times, and did it, made enough plays like he's done for us late in that game.
And with Jeremy, you're not seeing the huge point totals we saw early in the season, but he's still being effective, doing his job, even with the balanced scoring.
Yeah, and that's, I think I talked about Jawan being one of the reasons we're playing better, and there's a handful of them. One of the others being Bennett, Clint, Jordan. Those guys have been very consistent in terms of their scoring. And that takes, we don't have to just wait for Jeremy to try to get to 15 or try to get to 18. And I still think, he's gonna get going again offensively. He's missed on some shots that he's making for us a lot early in the year and at different times in his career. So he's gonna get going again. But I like the fact that he understands that we got a lot of guys playing well right now.
We've got a story coming up on UNI's Spencer Haldeman, another guy that you'd like to get going from the outside. A very deadly threat from that three-point range. We'll take a look at a story right here on UNI's Spencer Haldeman.